Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show here on KOXC. I'm Derek Stuckley, along with Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett, and a host of guests today that we will be getting to here in a little bit. But first of all, how are you doing today, Coach?
Wonderful, wonderful. I woke up this morning. That's a start.
That's good. That's always a good thing.
That's right.
Well, we had a big night on the baseball diamond last night. You want to talk about that a little bit, and then we're going to go from there?
Yes, but let's jump back first to softball. Monday night,
yeah.
we were in Sweetwater. Here we go. We were in Glenrose.
No, we were in Stephenville.
Stephenville playing Glenrose. Thanks. Let's start over. Let's go back to Monday night where we were in Stephenville playing Glenrose for a play-in game for second or third. Unfortunately, we weren't victorious in that game. We did finish third in the district. Opportunities in the game. Glenrose scored 21 points. I think 10 of them, somewhere around there, were in the last inning. Just sort of blew it open. But we had opportunities with bases loaded twice. I think no outs to score runs right in the thick of the order. And didn't get that done. Just left some people on base and then kicked the ball around a little bit. I got to listen to Coach McGee talk after the game and what she thought about her evaluation of the game and what they need to do in the future to be successful in the playoffs and the bi-district round. And I thought she was on point with everything she said. And, they're in control of what they're doing. They got to step up and make big plays in big moments and find a way to get points on the board. An example of that was last night with our baseball team. I had opportunities with people in scoring position with a couple outs and manufactured some base hits to produce a bunch of runs. I thought we ran the bases well. I thought we hit the ball really well, and I thought we played great defense behind a great pitching performance from Gavin Brandstater. So all in all, just a perfect night. We beat Glenrose 10-0. Glenrose is a solid baseball team, has performed well in the district, and solidified second place for us. But when you look at what happened from offensively to defensively to pitching to some position changes, our kids were off a week. How would they respond to being open that week? And it looked like they hadn't missed a beat and just stepped in there, started hitting the ball well and playing good defense and good pitching, and we're victorious 10-0. So congratulations to Coach Harris and the boys baseball team for locking down second place. They'll play again Friday in Glenrose and finish their district, and then look forward to the bi-district round of the playoffs where we'll probably be heading west. I don't know where we'll place. Don't even want to assume, but it's probably going to be a Big Spring or a San Angelo Lakeview. Could possibly be a Lubbock Estacada. I think Estacada's 5-3, and the other two are 4-4, and then Snyder's one in that district at 7-1. They still have a game to play. I don't know what they did last night, and they probably have a game to play on Friday. So we'll see how it all pans out, and we'll get information out to you as soon as we can when that develops. And look forward to hopefully a long run for our baseball team in the state playoffs.
Kind of on the note last night, of course, Gavin pitched solid all year. That might have been the best game he pitched all season. Then he has 4 hits. Logan Posey gets a home run, 2 hits, drove in 3. Changed the lineup up a little bit. It seemed like everything came up
Dismissed well. Logan's a guy that's been struggling at the plate. A guy that coming into the season we expected great things from. Well, he got into a slump, which happens in baseball, and he was in a position where someone was DHing for him, and he took it like a champ, just sort of showing the character of himself and the team, and did his job. And then when it was time for him to get back in the batting order, he came up with he had 2 strikes on him and really wanting to watch his approach, and he drove the ball at the middle. It went out of the park, and then Coach Harris and I were talking, how is he going to respond? Let's see how he responds. Is he going to get selfish, or is he going to be a team player and do whatever needs to be done to do his job for his team? And then you look at his last 3 at-bats, and he was phenomenal. I think he had another hit in there. Also had 2 walks, patient at the plate. So to see Logan getting back in his groove is big for us, because he is a phenomenal baseball player, and he's a great offensive player. He just had gotten in a slump and had to find a way to get him out of that. I know that they worked on some things, went and visited a friend of ours that we coached with in the past to help him with his hitting, and they did something right because he performed well. So, moving Case Markham down in the lineup was good. He was struggling in the position he was in, moving David Turner up. I think it all worked out and just shows the versatility that they have.
Of course, you mentioned baseball back in action Friday. Softball starts their playoff action Thursday and Friday.
Yes, Thursday, 5 o'clock, Abilene Cooper High School Stadium, High School Field against Levelland. They'll play 1 game on Thursday, and then they'll play another game on Friday and a 3rd game if needed on Friday. If you want to get there early and get some softball action in, if you want to make a day of it with softball, Snyder will be playing Glen Rose before our games. I think they'll start at 3 o'clock on Thursday, and then Friday I think they start somewhere around, I think they're going to play one at 1, and then another one at 3:30 if needed. So there's going to be a lot of softball going on at Abilene Cooper on Thursday and Friday. Most importantly, our girls going for a by-district championship against Level Land at 5 o'clock Thursday and Friday at Abilene Cooper.
Yeah, and it's big for them getting back into the playoffs. They missed last year. And they just mentioned Monday. They had opportunities. Monday they were there. They just couldn't cash in. So see what they do this week.
Yeah, just never an opportunity to gain the momentum. I mean, they stayed in the game but had opportunities to blow it open. Maybe, they're down some runs, but surpass the total that Glen Rose had up at the time and, take advantage of some situations they're in and maybe take the lead and take that momentum back, but just didn't have opportunities to do that. But they responded. Their attitudes were amazing throughout the whole game. I really liked the way that they play together and they root for each other. And I was right there. In front right by the dugout in the front, got to hear them and listen to them. And I liked their chemistry, and they have confidence in themselves, and they just looked at it as a down day. So it's good to have that down day now. It's also good sometimes to get a loss right before you go to the playoffs. I know that sounds crazy, but it refocuses you on what you need to do, what you need to work on, and it also teaches you sometimes you're not as good as you think you are. You better continue to work and grind, or someone will come by and slip up on you and get a victory over you. So I think all in all, it was a good learning experience for them. They're a good softball team. Love their excitement, and they expect to be successful on Thursday and Friday.
With the byes last week, it was good to get some of that rushed off.
Sure it was.
Because they had a little bit. But, we also have another event going on Friday and Saturday, which kind of
leads into why we have these two here. Yeah, I'll go to softball on Thursday. We'll watch them be victorious on Thursday night, and I'll head up to Lubbock, where we're taking a group of kids to the regional track meet in Lubbock at, what is it, Capitol Plains or something Plains?
It's Lowry Field to me.
Yeah, Lowry Field. That's what I like to say. At Lowry Field, it's a great venue. I think it's going to be windy on Thursday, but it's going to be windy for everybody, and I think it's supposed to be calmer on Saturdays for some finals. But we have some relays, and we have some jumpers and throwers, and a couple of two special people with us today. They're going to just explain, what they expect, how their season went, what they expect in the region. But we have an opportunity to get some kids out and go to the state track meet. Now, it's going to take peak performances, but, cream rises to the top. Winners find ways to win when it's time to win, and we got a bunch of winners, and really looking forward to what's going on this weekend. To introduce the two young people with us today, one's young, one's old. He's like a crafty veteran, but Ty Savage is a senior on the boys track team. He advanced to regionals barely. I mean, he won the 4x1, he won the 4x2, and he won the 200. So he's an area champion in 3 events. The 4x1, his teammates were Jordan Nickerson, Jake Jaton, and Aaron Edmonds. And the 4x2, his teammates were Jordan Nickerson, Jake Jaton, and Braden Dobb. But Tice is our anchor on the relay. We feel like if we get the baton to Tice and he's equal or maybe a little hair behind, or if he's in front, he's going to either gain the lead, but he's definitely not going to relinquish the lead. So if we can get the baton in his hands, we're usually in good hands. On the girls' side, Hannah Dean, she's an old, crafty freshman. She's advanced to the regional track meet. Listen to this, in 5 events. In track, you can only participate in 5 events. She was the area champion in the long jump, area champion in the triple jump. She got second in the high jump. She was 4th place in the 300 hurdles, and she was also part of the 2nd place 4x400 meter relay that consisted of her, Kate Tyndall, Bracy Lee, and Sydney Wyndham. So advancing to the regional track meet in 5 events is pretty special. It's pretty special for anybody, but for a freshman to do that, I don't even think Hannah knows how big what she's accomplishing is. But bright future for her, man. She's a grinder. She's a worker. She shows animals. She does everything. I have an 11-year-old that's into showing animals, and all she wants to do is watch Hannah show lambs so she can learn from her. But anything that Hannah does, she does it 100%, and she does it to be successful. She's highly competitive, and really proud of her and what our girls' track program is doing. But on the boys' side, Ty Savage, and on the girls' side, Hannah Dean.
Well, let's start with Ty. First of all, happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday to you.
So, what does it mean to you headed to Lubbock in 3 events this weekend?
Well said,
I don't know.
Tyus. Well said. Let's try that again, Tyus. Here you go. How about that, man?
I don't know. I'm still having a hard time processing it. Like, I did it last year, but last year was scarring. There's some fast people, and I did not run some fast times. But this year, I'm planning on going below 22 and taking gold.
I guess which of the three events do you feel most comfortably in? Do you feel you have the best chance getting
Two.
state?
The Open.
So kind of talk about that and how you've improved in that during your high school career. What's been the key for you?
Well, there was a lot of improvement from like junior year to senior year, and even more improvement from freshman and sophomore. Because freshman and sophomore, I feel like I couldn't even break 24, and now 3 seconds under that, and just feel like there's more room to like uncover and get a little faster and coming on to college and stuff like that.
As far as the relays goes, which one do you feel you have the better shot at?
I think we're first in the
4x1.
4x1. Yeah. I feel pretty comfortable in the 4x1. And
I know at area the other day in the 4x2, I think when you got the baton on the anchor leg, you were in third place, and that didn't last very long. You just kind of ate everybody up.
Yeah.
So I guess what would it mean to you to qualify in 1, 2, or 3 events and make it to Austin?
A lot, yeah. It's something I dream about, actually. Had a dream last night about it. I've had good dreams and bad dreams, but leaning not towards the latter.
Yeah. Now I saw you with your medals the other day at the area meet, and they were clanging around. And what was the comment you made? Music to my ears.
Oh, music to my ears. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I tried to stop it at one point, and some lady was like, "Don't stop that. That is a good sound. You should be proud of that. You earned that sound."
Yeah. All right. I guess after school, college, anything? Any plans? Anything you got lined up?
I really want to go to Tarleton for track. They have a very good track team. A lot of people faster than me, and I just want to be faster than them. Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Well, good luck this weekend, Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen you since I guess volleyball. You've been in everything.
Yes, sir.
So how do you have time to do all this stuff?
I don't know. I just kind of work it all in there.
Okay, so a freshman going in 5 events. What does that mean to you?
Means that I've worked really hard to get there, and I was very, very surprised with the results. And I've never done long jump before, other than 8th grade, and I was very happy with how I performed, and I'm very happy that our 4x4 team, we performed very well together.
I guess which event do you feel most comfortable in, or do you feel you have the best shot of qualifying for state?
Right now, high jump, I didn't do my best last meet, but on a good day, I can jump pretty high.
Yeah, we've seen that. I guess as a freshman, are you at all surprised that you've had this much success? Did you expect this of yourself, or just your thoughts on your freshman year?
Looking back, I was very, very scared, and I was not expecting to go this far in all of my events, and I'm just very happy that I've been able to perform well and do that.
Looking ahead, obviously you've set the bar high for yourself this year and track and everything else. Just kind of what kind of goals do you have going forward the rest of your high school career?
I don't really know yet. I mean, track, I'm hoping to make it to state in at least a couple of these events, and just overall performing well every year.
Are there any more track events you want to compete in, but you can't because you can only go in 5?
Not really.
No,
I'm really
that's
happy
plenty.
with mine, yes, sir.
Okay. So what would it mean to you if you got to Austin for state?
It'd mean that I'd have to compete really, really hard and just work really hard to get that top tier performance and just do really good.
All right. Well, congratulations and good luck to you down and or up in Lubbock and hopefully down in Austin in a couple of weeks. Anything else you want to mention about those kiddos?
Yeah, for us, Tyus has done a great job of leading our track program. He goes out there and works hard every day. A lot of times it's by himself. He has a workout. He puts himself through it. He holds himself accountable. So there's really no surprise that he's where he's at and has an opportunity to get out to state. With Hannah, it's big for me because Hannah's at least a 4-star athlete. I mean, she plays 4 sports: volleyball, basketball. She plays soccer and runs track. Did I miss any? As a freshman, and what that does for us is it teaches all the girls and boys as well. She's getting a lot of recognition for the success that she's having. She's a hard worker. Hard work pays off. But for those younger girls coming up through the program to see Hannah play volleyball at the varsity level as a freshman, to play varsity basketball as a freshman, to play on the soccer team as a freshman, and to do what she's doing in track as a freshman is phenomenal. Not everybody has the ability to do that, but what she does show is you can compete in multiple sports and be successful in all of them. At Brownwood High School, we don't believe in specializing. We believe in playing as many sports as you possibly can, become as well-rounded as you possibly can, and in return, that's where you're going to find successes. One of the first things the coach asked me at the college level when they come to visit about our kids is, number one is, how are their grades? That's always question number one, because that is number one. If you don't have the grades, remember, college is school as well, and you have to have grades to get into those schools. But number two, they ask them, what else does that athlete do? And to sit there and name 4 or 5 things that an athlete does shows how well-rounded they are, and it's an investment. Anytime a college comes in and, they're going to give you so much money, they expect a return from their money. They're not just giving money freely. They're expecting a return. And to see how versatile a young lady or a young man is very important. It shows hard work. It shows dedication. It shows competitive desire. And she exemplifies all that. So even as a freshman, I think what she's done for our girls program this year is extremely important for those to follow. And if you know both of these young people, they're very high-character people. They're very hard-working people, and they're very humble. They don't let the light shine on them. They just go out there and do what they do and have fun and deflect that. And it's just what I do. And they could be walking around going, look at me, look what I've done, look what I'm accomplished. And it's they've been blessed. They're using the blessings that the good Lord's given them. And they're going out and maximize it to the fullest. And when you work hard and you commit your time to something, when you win, you expect to win. There's times it's real exciting. But when you're involved and you invest so much, at some point you're going to go to that bank and you're going to go out and get your return too. And they're receiving those returns right now. And I look forward to nothing more than greatness from both of them and the rest of the ladies and gentlemen that are competing in the regional track meet. And I look forward to a great weekend.
Yeah, and that's Friday and Saturday. So good luck to everybody in Lubbock this weekend. Anything else you want to mention, Coach?
Yes, I do want to mention before we thank the sponsors, congratulations to Kennedy Johnson and Ibis Alvarado for being Texas Girls Coaches Association All-State Soccer Players. So congratulations to those 2 young ladies for receiving the highest reward you can receive. Just another example of what hard work and dedication is doing in our programs and the awards that are coming to our kiddos. So congratulations to those 2, and then let's make sure we thank those that make this show possible: Auto Glass Magic, Brenner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Everett Jones Investments, Henrik Medical, Highway Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Heartland Funeral Home, Landmark Admin, MC Bank, Painter & Johnson Associates, Smith & Sharp Agency, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Tea.
Good money.
Tell them who it's for.
Hey.
Oh!
Community Church.
Why? Oh, let's see this. What's going on here? Someone's already hit me in the face once.
Yes.
And then, look, he rubs it in.
It was slipping on my hand.
Yeah, and yes.
I didn't want to drop the plate,
Well,
so I had to make
well,
sure.
just so you know,
It was for the kids.
yeah, that's good. That's good. But payback, man, is something. And just so you know, North Lake Community Church donated $100 so that Coach Burnett could get his sweet redemption and hit you in the face with the pie today. So thank you very much. We're going to get to enjoy that, kiddos.
I got to go somewhere.
Yeah, right in here and take your pie to the face.
We'll have to do that some other day.
Monday. Okay, we'll get.
I'm feeling sick. I don't know if I can make it.
You'll be here. I'll find
No,
you.
we'll be back Monday to recap.
I'm gonna dribble jalapeno juice in that stuff.
Wonderful. I can't wait for that.
It's gonna be good.
We'll be back Monday to recap track, baseball, softball here on the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show on KOXC, KOXC.com, the KOXC app, and the KOXC Facebook pages.
Have a great day, Brownwood.